It's time for the next bout, brought to you by GL Pro UK. This is a pro mixed martial arts bout. Let's welcome in to the cage, Matt Sidekick Holland. And put your hands together for his opponent, Simon Relentless Squires.
Can't be shook, we hot. When will you niggas learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. When will you niggas learn? I mean, when I speak, I do as I say. I hustle, I grind, don't get in my way. I'm pimping my hoes, I'm jacking my foes. I spit at police, conduct my POs. I ain't going to court, you can call a judge. Tell him kiss my ass, cause I ain't gon' bug. And I ain't going back to lock up. You're trying to clock a pop up. I ain't going back to broke, and I'm never gonna stop the puffin'. Not for nothing. The block, they need me. The streets, they need me. The club scene, nigga, it's mine, believe me. You don't believe me? Can't be touched, can't be stopped, can't be moved, can't be rocked, can't be shook. We hot. When will you niggas learn? Came to get crunk, came to bring life, came to get started, came to get right. Turn down the music, turn up my mic. When will you niggas learn? Open your hearts for me, look what I got for you. You in the presence of greatness, I make it hot for you. Pass the rock to me, block it, I run with it. Here for the game and all the pussy that come with it. So full of focus, I'm insisting on keeping it going. The franchise, I exist in the league of my own.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is a professional mixed martial arts bout in the welterweight division, scheduled to take place over 3 5-minute rounds. On my left-hand side, and fighting out of the blue corner, representing SWS, Genesis, and Roger Gracie Jiu-Jitsu at 77 kilograms, Matt Sidekick Holland. And on my right-hand side, and fighting out of the red corner, representing CDMA and RGA, Northampton, at 77 kilograms, Simon Relentless Squires. Your referee in charge, Stu Davies.
Welterweight division pro MMA, Mathew Holland in the blue corner and Simon Squires in the red corner.
Relentless Squires.
Is it Relentless
Yeah.
Squires? Sorry.
Yeah.
And obviously we have Simon the Sidekick Holland.
I know.
Now, does he like sidekicks? Or is he somebody's sidekick?
Well, everyone is somebody's sidekick.
Tied up right in front of us here on the cage.
Yeah.
Simon got Matthew's back up.
Couple of knees being thrown. Not a lot of space between them at the moment.
Simon thought about going for a leg there, but he's got back up top. Foot stomp.
Oh, they reversed their position against the cage here. Holland pressuring Relentless.
Another foot stop there. Simon's corner screaming for him to sort of circle off and get off the cage, but Matthew's got him pinned up here.
Yeah. Not much going on, to be fair, right now. Not a lot of space being created by either man.
Stuart Davis looking in closely. The odd knee thrown, the odd punch here and there, but nothing too serious.
Yeah, he's telling him to move.
That looked like a bit of a low shot to me, but
Some of these knees looking at got a little bit more power coming on the end of them from Holland. Oh, and a quick reversal. Well, a double reversal.
double reversal.
Oh. And in there somewhere, it looked like he was trying to position himself for a close elbow. But they go back to the same position. Squires has got that right arm of Holland tied up.
Holland there with another knee to the solar plexus, should we say.
The interesting thing here is Holland isn't really looking to link his hands, go lower. He's got essentially the double underhook, really, the position if he wanted it, but he's not capitalising on it here.
There we go. Stuart Davis steps in and breaks that little exchange up. And there we go, they throw.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Simon's just missed there with a kick and has ended up with Mathew on his back.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I think this could well easily be a turning point for this fight already.
Certainly, as Mathew landed a couple of shots there. A couple might have gone to the back of the head.
Yeah,
but
he's squaring him up. He's tying him up here so that he can deliver those shots.
Stuart Davis looking closely where those shots are landing.
Squires has got to think about what he's going to do here. Is he going to stand up? Is he going to move up? Gets pushed in down into half guard. He hasn't got the underhook, unfortunately.
Obviously, we've got the 5-minute rounds here, so there's still 2 minutes left in this.
Yeah.
Plenty of time for Holland to do some work.
Softening him up here with body shots.
Simon trying to create some space, but the second he moves backwards, Mathew
He's got his arm on the wrong side. He's essentially got that arm for the wrong position. He needed to be looking for the underhook, but he doesn't. He's now. Holland moves into side control. The side kick is looking quite comfortable. Is he looking to step over to mount? But elbows to the body, into the head, nicely done. He's really dominating currently.
Not a lot of movement from Simon on the bottom there. Needs to create some space and try and bring his leg back inside.
Yeah.
But not much going on.
There's plenty going on for Holland. A lot of those elbows are landing.
Certainly.
He's looking for that
He's trying to
arm triangle.
pull that through, isn't he? Simon seems live to it. He's holding on to his right arm.
He does. He gives it up. Wasn't quite going to happen for him. Sensible. Looks to turn. Oh, he goes to his back again.
Puts that leg across again.
Squires rolls to avoid the leg being tied up, but now he's back to his knees. Again, he needs to move. He needs to think about what he's going to do here. And once again,
he's gone for the arm
him
triangle.
Down, he has gone for the arm
6
triangle
seconds
now.
left.
Wow, is he going to hold this position? Is he going to hold it? I think he's going to hold it. Wow, that was close.
Just in time there.
Yeah.
That's care where he's placing his kicks, etc. And be a bit more aware of his surroundings, maybe.
Oh.
Big
Snaps
kick.
up that single leg off the kick. Nicely done. His hips are too close. I think this might end up in a reversal here, and it does. But has he got his neck? He's got his neck, but is it tight enough? I don't think so, no. Let it go. And the problem here is that Relentless drops his arm to the other side. I don't know if I can't see it from here, but if he's looking for the Kimura, but every time he does it, he's giving that arm triangle position to Holland.
He certainly is.
Which, especially after he's tried to apply it a few times, is absolutely the wrong thing to do at this point.
Working the body is Mathew Holland.
Yep.
Body, head.
He's looking for that arm triangle again, but it's going to be hard from this position in half guard.
Simon trying to tie him up. Really needs this fight to be stood up.
Yeah, he really needs to work for the underhook is what he needs to do here. See, he drops his arm to the other side again. I don't know what he's thinking here when he does that. It's a strange position he puts himself in.
It's like he's going for the Kimura with no real control.
Oh, he's looking for the leg lock now. Look, is he going to turn over? Has he got the position? He needs to flip himself over. He lets go. We're back to half guard with the arm on the wrong side. Still, he's looking for that over that position again. I'm intrigued to know what it is.
Side control again.
Yeah. And was Holland looking to isolate that right arm there? There we go. He's turning again. He's going to look for that arm triangle position.
He's going to give his back up, as he has done.
Yeah. So drop the leg over, catches it in that quarter guard. That's a great position for Holland right now. It's essentially technical mount, gives him the position to land the shots that he needs.
Nice little short elbow from one, obviously pro MMA now, so we have the elbows in play.
Yeah, and they can be absolutely decisive at these kind of fights. And now he's into that full mount. He's going up higher. He's positioning himself well. Will Squires turn over and give his back? Yes, he does. Holland puts both hooks in, which is real problems now here for Squires.
Still 2.5 minutes left of the round.
He's really tied up. This is a real problem.
It certainly is.
And then he gives up the mount. He gives up, goes back to mount again.
Big shots landed by Mathew, obviously.
The ref's looking in.
We've seen Mathew before. He takes his time with things. He's got the experience. Elbows again.
He's going to turn. He's going to turn.
Looking for the arm.
No. And Holland pulls him back to mount. Says, oh, "You're not going anywhere, son."
This is a tough position for Squires at the moment.
Yeah, he's dropped his hips really high to isolate the arms, take him out of action. He's putting in those little chopping shots. Not going to do loads of damage, but it just allows him to sit through this round winning. Every shot he throws is winning. He's winning on the scorecards here. It's going to be a long round if this continues. He turns. Oh, and he loses his position there. Interesting. But Holland's got away with this. He likes it here.
Like
he
putting that
scoops
foot
his leg
in.
in.
That's it.
He holds across the body, prevents Squires from turning away, and then he uses his free arm and then puts him onto his back, and he ends up in triangle. That half guard. Yeah, and you're right. He's gonna.
He's switched him again back to the other side.
Yeah. He's looking for that seatbelt grip there, but he's going to free up his arm to throw the shots. Holland's really owning this position here.
He certainly is.
Totally dominated.
Squires, it's exhausting work being on the bottom there.
Yeah. He's doing a good job of kind of he just keeps going, you know. He's not despondent. He's throwing short elbows from the bottom there on top of the head.
He's reacting obviously to what Mathew's doing. Like, he knows what he's doing on the floor. He's seeing it coming and he's moving and he's doing this and he's doing that. But he's struggling to get out of the position to get up.
Yeah. We've got 10 seconds to go. Another dominant round here for Holland.
Second round in the books. Very dominant. Very dominant.
But interesting, he's struggling to finish.
Yeah.
He's got all the positions. Squires is performing to be, he's looking like a tough opponent when he gets into those. Right, This is all to play for Relentless Squires. Holland on my book, 2 rounds down.
I'd say 2 rounds down too. I think Squires obviously would have advice from his corner, but he knows where he's at. He knows where the fight is at the moment, and he knows that he's got to go for it in this 3rd round.
He needs to get his feet underneath him there. Balance is all off.
Right in front of us here. They've tied up again.
Whoa, nearly got the trip. Nicely turned him. He's using the old school stomps. Looks for the single.
Single, here we go.
Oh, he's going to lift. He's going to lift. Is he going to get this position? He's giving up that grip.
See, Mathew's gone round his waist high, which make a takedown a little bit more difficult.
Swaps legs, looks for the double. His head's too low at this point. It's going to be very difficult with his head below his hips. There we go. He looks to shift out, apply more pressure. There we go. He swaps sides, looks for the other leg.
That's it.
He needs to spin off the cage now.
Perhaps if this happened in the 1st round, you know, he might have landed the takedown there, but the exhaustion of the first 2 rounds makes it a little bit more difficult. Collapses under the weight of Mathew Holland, and now Mathew's in the dominant position again.
And he's back to we're back to this kind of turtle position with Holland on top. Holland will look to switch. Turns him over. Goes to side control. Starts softening the body up again. Leaning on the elbows on his face.
Big elbows. Big elbows right in the temple.
Right by us.
Best seat in the house.
As always. And he's just working him over here. Softening him up. Not doing loads of damage. Keeping himself active. Making sure the ref doesn't stand him up. Looks for that arm triangle again. Squires is wise to it.
Squires pushing off with the cage, trying to get away with it, so he's got more movement. Mathew Holland stepped straight into mount whilst he was doing that. Bit of an error there by Squires.
And we're back in repeat.
We certainly are.
Except this time, and he's going to lose the back. He does, but he goes back to his favoured position here. Arm over. Is he going to link that leg?
Thought about it.
He's going to try and put him back onto his back. Yeah, and he does. But this time, unusually, we've got to a butterfly guard, but he passes.
Straight into half.
Yep, Squires tries to lock up that half guard. He does. Locks the leg down, prevents a further movement. Looks for the sweep. Almost gives up the pass, but he goes back to half guard. Nicely done. But Holland, with the underhook, is controlling his shoulder line, making it very difficult for our Relentless.
Our Relentless.
My Relentless.
Your Relentless.
Yeah.
Nice elbows there from the bottom. Simon's got a minute and a half now. He really needs to get up. He's activating that hook under the half guard, but he needs to get up, get back to his feet, launch some sort of attack.
That's right, and we're very much following a template here. You know, this has been
Stuart Davis stands them up.
Interesting.
We will have 1 minute left here. Simon is very, very tired. So is Holland. They touch and Simon goes swinging with the left.
Yeah.
It's interesting. We've seen almost no stand-up exchanges in this fight. Every time they go to engage in the stand-up, they end up clinching.
Yeah. And we go straight back to the floor with Relentless underneath. We've got the side kick on top.
Not sure why Relentless continues to obviously clinch up and engage on the cage. It's obviously not worked for the last couple of rounds. But Mathew Holland now, we've got 20 seconds left of the fight. Mathew Holland will probably see this out quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Which has been, a real dominant performance for the side kick.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's won in every stage, every area of this fight. But he's had trouble putting our Relentless away.
He has.
As he looks for it in the last 10 seconds of the fight. Throwing from both ends. Amazing.
Good finish there from both.
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Matt Sidekick Holland. And put your hands together for Simon Relentless Squires.